Hello, footy tippers. Russell Barwick looking at AFL Round 11. Mark Dragicevic a little crook this week, so he's gone down with influenza, so not helping us out. But that's okay, thanks to Centrebet.com. Hopefully we can rip through and get all of them right. There are 6 teams with the bye, so only the 6 games for this weekend. And we kick it off Friday night. Now, the Blues will be favourite against the Bombers after their performance last week, but I thought it wasn't too bad. They went toe-to-toe with the Swans from half-time onwards, and they really could have chucked the towel in, but I thought they were brave in the second half when they only really had one fit player on the bench. I think they can turn things around and back it up with a big win against the Blues in a bit of an upset on Friday night at the MCG. Saturday afternoon, the Cats will take care of GWS. Sydney, I reckon, can beat Adelaide at Amy Stadium. Now, the Crows lost at home last week to Fremantle. 2 losses at home in 2 weeks is unheard of for the Crows, but the Swans are playing so well at the moment you can't go past them, and Adam Goodes was simply outstanding last week again. And, of course, no Kirk Tippett. Much the Adelaide fans would have had some signs and the like ready for Kirk Tippett, but he won't even be turning up. Sydney to win that one. Saturday night, danger game here for North Melbourne. They were terrific against St Kilda last weekend, but the Gold Coast were fabulous for 3 quarters against Geelong. Can they maintain the rage for 4 quarters? Be interesting to see how the Swallow brothers go up against each other. Gary Ablett's in sensational form, and Boomer Harvey back for the Kangaroos. Very tight game, this one, but I fancy just North Melbourne. And then on Sunday, West Coast, well, they were pretty awful against Richmond. St Kilda were woeful against North Melbourne. This is season-defining for the West Coast Eagles, because if they lose this one, they're not going to be a force in September. And they'll start to lose touch with some of the top teams in the 6 and certainly in the top 4 and definitely in the 8. So I'm tipping that they'll turn things around and beat St Kilda, who are just struggling big time. And then on Monday afternoon, it's a case of by how far the Pies will lap Melbourne. And if they want to win by 100, they will. If they want to win by 80, they'll probably do that as well. Let's wrap up the tips. AFL Round 11. You can get all the best odds at Centrebet.com. My best for the weekend. Friday night, Essendon, I think they can upset the Blues at the MCG. Geelong and Sydney on Saturday. North Melbourne just on Saturday night. West Coast on Sunday afternoon. And then Monday, it's Collingwood to wrap up the weekend with a big win over the D's.